Welcome to It's Too Motherfucking Cold for Sunday. You know what people like to do on Sunday? People like to go shopping. The last fucking time I went shopping, you know what I bought? I specifically went out. We made a day to try to go do some shit that we needed to buy. And the motherfucking product that I was looking to buy was a stainless steel trash can to match the stainless steel bullshit that we got in this fucking house. And man, I had gone out to stores before, and I can't even tell you the store I bought this shit from. But they had 50 trash cans. 50 of these motherfuckers. I don't know who the fuck goes out to buy trash cans to accent the fucking ambience of their fucking house, but I did. I don't know, maybe you can relate, maybe you can't. We get real trash bags for it, since we got it. I want to throw an R2-D2 joke out on this, but I never seen Star Wars, but at least I know who R2-D2 is. I don't know, man. There's so many better things to go shopping for than a fucking stainless steel trash can. I'm looking over here. I'm looking in the corner of the room I'm in, and I got this $65 Facebook used guitar. The motherfucker isn't even used. It was $65 brand new. There's this dude on Facebook. He lives in New Haven. He sells brand new instruments, mainly guitars, mainly acoustics, for that $65 price range. And they do sound okay. It's probably equivalent to $180 acoustic you could buy from Yamaha or Ibanez, or get a 6-month-old Fender or some shit. And you know what? I play it and it's always in tune, but it doesn't necessarily have the right tonality. It's man, it's kind of going to Best Buy to buy a computer. They have something there that is appropriate for your needs, at the right price point you're looking for, and you're always overpaying for shit, and I hate overpaying for shit. I like to properly pay for shit. So I don't know. I need a new, the point is, I need a new acoustic guitar. I got a good trash can, but I need a new fucking acoustic guitar. I work for Sweetwater. I can get guitars at cost, which a $600 guitar at cost is a $1,100 guitar at cost, and that's about where my playing ability is. I'm 2 steps over beginner, and sometimes I like to record that shit and just play something. But I don't know. That's the white man struggle. Shit, I don't know. I'm just chilling at home. Maybe I don't really need it. Maybe I should instead of going for the guitar realm, instead of pretending to play guitar, I should pretend to do something else. I really don't want to pretend how to skateboard, but I'm kind of old, so I think maybe a longboard is the right choice for me. Go cruise down my neighborhood, be that dude that's got that forearm tattoo that goes and just longboards down the street. I'm trying to get my workout on the fucking longboard, but that's not really me either, because I'm a little bit more active than that. Skateboarding is cool, but I would like to do some tricks, but at the same time, I don't have insurance, and I don't want to get hurt and have to go to the hospital and pay for it myself. So sometimes I bust out my Schwinn bicycle and I go on 30-mile rides. And if y'all don't know about a 1972 Schwinn 3-speed bicycle and going on a 30-mile ride, try that. I see these motherfuckers on YouTube, like Brandon Schwab, This motherfucker's hilarious. This motherfucker's thick. He's in the thick boys bike club out in LA, telling jokes, fighting UFC and shit. But like, I want to say, hey, Brendan Schwab, what's up, bro? I got a 1972 Schwinn. I go on like 30-mile bike rides. But my motherfucking Schwinn got taken by my stepdaughter's cousin. And she denies it. But it's like, shit, I got like 6 bikes in the yard. She had her cousin over here. Cousins. They have no way home, and then like the next day, like 2 of my motherfucking bikes are just like missing. And I'm like, hey, stepdaughter, what's up with that? Like, when they gonna bring my bike home? And she's like playing all dumb. Oh, I don't think they took your bike. So the alternative of him not taking my bike, him and his other cousin not taking my bike, is some bullshit. So you're telling me some random fuck walked up in the fucking yard and just like grabbed the bikes, and they like checked all the bikes. All the bikes are at their bike post, and they just happened to take the bikes on that very specific night. I don't know, man. That's kind of a boring subject. Let's talk about porno. So like, I porno search like based on country and ethnicity. If y'all haven't done that, if y'all haven't done like German porn, Brazilian porn, Ecuadorian porn, like the whole reason this got started is I had like this hot beautician who used to cut my hair, and she's from Ecuador, and she would tell me about like how beautiful Ecuador was, and she was beautiful, and then I went straight to Ecuadorian like porno on Google, and these bitches were hot. And then I've also heard some stories from like my military buddies that were talking about like Thailand prostitutes. So I had to experiment a little bit on what these Thailand bitches were all about. And that's where I got hooked on it. So like my porno searches, it's always like country or ethnicity, usually followed by pussy. So, for example, like Ecuadorian brown skin pussy, Thailand yellow pussy, and then you kind of expand from there. But I have to tell you, from like I don't know if y'all got this, but like Twitter, like Jack Dorsey, he put this thing out. It's called Periscope, and I think Periscope's pretty much dead, but I still get on Periscope for like the hot bitches from around the world that put out whatever the fuck they put out. It's just like hot bitches just like drinking, partying. They tell their like one-on-one stories, like kind of like what I'm doing now, but they go into it. But you just like scroll the world, like you put your cursor and you put it to the part of the world you want to be to, and you just like look at it. These girls that are in like the border, I guess that's the thing, the border of Russia and Asia, and you look at these hot ass mixed motherfucking women, like Jesus, they're like on that border, the Russian Asian border, there is every type of fucking hot ass woman you could ever expect. Like you get the Asian flair, you get the Russian flair. Like these Paris bitches are on there. They move over there, and like they're all on like some internet lockdown, but yet like Periscope is okay there, so they just like post their heart out and shit, and they're all sexual and shit. Like Jesus Christ, if you haven't been there, like check it out. Yeah, they got a Patreon account. They got that one-on-one only account too, but for what I'm trying to do, like my personal story is like you don't gotta like pay that money for it. You can just like check them out and be like, Jesus, these women are beautiful. There's like beautiful women all over the place. There's beautiful women everywhere. There's fucking beautiful women at Walmart. It's weird. Like every time I go there, there's like somebody that is just fucking beautiful. There's like some sort of attraction. And like, man, I'm 36 years old. Like I got this salt and pepper a little bit growing on my hair. So I'm at the point where I can go up or down. Like, we can do like 50 or we can do like 20. I don't got shit to offer any of them, man. I'm kind of like a fucking loser, man. I think I kind of have a good personality. I can put up some shit. So y'all fucked up bitches, man. I put up with y'all. Hit me up. You know where to find me. Oh no, it's kind of hard being a dad. Like two teenagers. Man, like, think back to when you were a teenager. Like, I'm just glad these teens that I have in my house are not nearly as bad as me. I don't let them know shit about how bad I was, because I was the baddest motherfucker. Like, to an extent. I was only as bad as what I understand. Like, I get there were motherfuckers that were way worse than me. But if I told you every single thing I did when I was a teenager, like, I would be like portrayed as the worst motherfucker ever. These teenagers have not gone there. They have not gone there yet. They've done some of the things I've done, and I'm very good at catching them and their bullshit lies. I'm like that dad. Like, man, I've been smoking weed like half my life. So you want to light up like a fucking great blunt like 20 yards away from the house? Like, I'm on that. I'll call you out for it every single time. Like, I'm not going to let one incident go without you getting called out for it. And I get it, man. These times suck. Like, you just got to stay at home. You can't do shit. Like, it's not bad here where I live. Like, it's cool here. There's a little bit of disobedience. There's a little bit of paranoia on what's going on here with this COVID-20, this fucking like 3% HIV, Wuhan lab bullshit. But you just gotta let them slide, man. They're teenagers. They gotta have fun. They gotta be entertained. Like, they can't be prisoners, just like adults can't be prisoners in this fucking country under this political system. Like, you know how much I would just like this country to just go go send like 40 nukes. You only gotta do that. Well, maybe you do. Go send 40 nukes to fucking China. All 40 of their fucking 12 billion fucking cities. Nuke the fuck out of the CCP. Nobody's gonna be mad. Like, one of the things I Googled this tonight. I was like, races of the world via population or some shit like that. And like, Asian population is like a quarter of the population of the world. Whites is only like a third, but blacks and Middle Easterns added together is like more than the third of the Asians. I get the Middle Easterns, they don't like us, but we got enough blacks. Like, I love my black people. I'm married to a black woman. Like, I so get it. And I know Asians are much more racist to black people than white people are. So I think we're kind of on the same side. I don't know where I'm going with that, but like, fuck China. Actually, where I'm going with that is the fuck China bullshit. Fuck. They say the Chinese people are fine. They say the Chinese people are hard workers. They're just like in a communist society. Fuck the CCP. Man, this is the goddamn United States of America. And I get there's some war games going on, but like, and I get they could nuke us just like we can nuke them, but you know what? I trust our nukes more than I trust their nukes. I don't think their nukes would make it to Hawaii. Like, legitimately. And we should probably just go fuck them up. And it's not going to be like that. It's going to be a long financial game where every country pulls out of manufacturing in China. Like, there's no more outside dollars that go to China in effort to fuck them up financially. But like, they're so big, they're not going to be fucked up. They're the number one or number two world power in this world. So like, just pulling out isn't going to do shit. They're still going to steal our technology. They're still going to steal our employees. They're still going to bribe everybody. Like, whatever. Like, we actually have to do something. We actually need to change the leadership in China. Like, we do it in these smaller countries as like a little test trial to see what the fuck happens. But like, we really legitimately need to fuck them up. And like, what, like, for real, name me one country in this whole fucking world that's going to be pissed off if we take out China. You think Russia's going to be pissed off? You think Putin's going to be mad with Donald Trump as his buddy? I get that Putin is cool with like Xi Jinping and shit, but you think it comes down to like, okay, when you go to prison, like what happens? What happens in prison? It's like some, like you go with your race. And I can tell you, America's pretty white. Russians all the way white. Putin, Trump, they're cool. They're cool. They're cool as fuck. They want to take out China? They can. You think Europe doesn't want to take out China? You think motherfucking Africa, where these motherfucking Africans in China are getting the most harsh shit put against them because they're black, you think they don't want to take out China? Everyone wants to take out China. South Korea, North Korea, Japan. None of these motherfuckers like China. Let's just take them the fuck out. And it's a scary proposition because maybe they could fire back and maybe they can be some shit. And there's probably going to be a lot of lives that are lost in that type of war. But you trust me. You trust me. You broadcast this. Like, break through those protocols are going in China. Y'all motherfuckers are going to die. If we want you to die. And that party, that terrorist fucking party, you think Al-Qaeda wasn't shit, man. Al-Qaeda took out like 3,000 people in New York City with some shit the CIA fucking like set up. The CIA didn't set this up. This was like a surprise attack on the elderly and on the sick. And they hoped to get to our good population. And they specifically targeted the black community with the genomes and the RNA in that virus. And if y'all black motherfuckers are okay with that, y'all want to be democratic and shit, y'all want to listen to Nancy Pelosi and shit, let's have a conversation, man. It's part of the KKK. That's where that shit started. Y'all been brainwashed. And, man, I hate to put it like that. Because it's not like y'all haven't been brainwashed, but like over decades of time, y'all have selected one party over the other. And like very recently, the interest of what y'all do has not been represented at all. And there's this political spin that happens where you think like Republicans are fucks and libertarians are fucks and like rightists, Democrats are fucks. That's what goes on in the media, and that's what like y'all are like, that's the only thing y'all get in like your news feeds for what you follow, whether it be Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or like Breitbart, or like whatever the fuck it is. Like it gets twisted specifically for you based on your race. And y'all got to understand, like 90% of the white people that are here in America did not own slaves. Half of us immigrated after the fucking slavery thing ended. We're not from the fucking South, man. I'm from the fucking North. My family's been here like 100 years. They immigrated from Ireland and Germany. They're also the motherfucking slaves of those countries, and they came here. Don't get this shit divided, bro. We gotta unite against this bullshit. We gotta unite against this Chinese Communist Party bullshit. Man, China wants to like unite with us. There's like, if you think about it, okay, China has like billions of people, but there's only like 100,000 that are in charge. Like, what is it? What is it to kill 100,000 motherfuckers specifically? Do we not have the SEALs, the Marines, to like go kill 100,000 people? Because I would bet you we have 100,000 motherfuckers who are specifically trained in this country. And you want to tell me the fucking SEALs, the Marines, the Army generals, the Rangers, you don't think we could send them straight the fuck into China? And within like 7 days, we couldn't kill these 5'5" fucks that have no military experience or are hiding behind some bullshit? Yeah, we could do it. Yeah, we can motherfucking do it. And we could flip that country and we can make them our own. Just like we do Afghanistan, Iraq, Iran, India, every African country, every fucking European country. We could own it. But why are we afraid? We got a little fear about China that we should not have. And like, let's think about it in reverse order. Do you think any country could like come onto American soil and kill our most prominent 100,000 business people, business leaders, politicians? Do you think they could just take out 100,000 within 5 days? Hell no. Hell no. But do you think we could take out their best 100,000 in 5 days? The answer is yep. Pretty easily. And that's what the American population needs to understand is we can do this shit like pretty easily. There will be a lot of lives lost. There will be a lot of sorrow. But the world will change. Like, it'll change for the better. You get that evil the fuck out of here. Man, China, they don't even allow religion in their entire country of like billions, trillions of fucking people. They don't even allow it. Think about that. I'm not religious, but to like think if I was religious and they would just kill me because I was, fuck them. All right, man. It's been too cold for Sunday. I love my listeners. Hit me up. You know where to find me. Like, just search my name. Owen motherfucking Fought. Find me on Facebook. Find me on IG. Find me on Twitter. Shit, hit me up on Pinterest. But y'all, remember who the fuck we are. Remember what kind of fucking patriots we are. And remember what the fuck we can do, and don't be scared. Peace out, bro.